What's up, my nerd friend? Are you unsatisfied with your Calamity Codex ranking? Do you want to know how to get more damage? Well, in this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 tips that I found that could be useful for you for raising your damage. Now, these tips are aimed for people who couldn't get the glistening diamond rank, so if you are Paragon or above, it probably won't be useful for you, but you can still stick around and judge it yourself. So tip number 1. Raise at least 4 DPS of the same element so you can use them as captain. Now DPS can be detonator or sniper or some support. For example, Victoria, although being a support, she do ridiculous damage, so she still counts. Now why would you want to build 4 DPS of the same element? Well, it's because you have 4 teams and the points is the total of the 4 teams. Also, the counter damage is increased by 100% for the counter element. For example, when you're fighting against lightning boss, Force unit will do 100% increased damage. So when you put the counter element as the captain will be always attacking, so that you will be able to fully leverage the 100% increased counter damage. Tip number 2. Place your highest DPS unit on the last slot. So if you don't know what I mean, I'm gonna pull out a data here that basically show you how the damage calculation works. So if you can see here, a normal attack map is the attack minus defense multiplied by tau bonus, and combo bonus is an important part, and enhanced tau bonus, and multiplied by the restrain and enemy correction. Enemy correction is something like some enemy takes less damage and some enemy take more damage. But that's not the main point. The main point is the combo bonus. So the more combo you do, the higher the normal attack damage will be. So this is why you want to put the highest DPS unit on the last slot so that you can leverage the higher multiplier of the combo bonus on the higher attack stat units. Also, since tau bonus also matters, you want to make sure the auto attack is as late as possible in the sequence. I'll show a visual on the screen here. So basically, if you have like a 15 chain combo, you want to make sure your auto attack is at least as late as possible on the 15 chain sequence so that you will get the most amount of damage. Now, if you want to check out this file, I will put a link in the description, so feel free to check that out. Tip number 3. Now in Calamity Codex, the tau is fixed, so that this means you can actually go in and plan your stage before you even move. So you want to think a step ahead. After you move this round, what else you can do with the remaining tau, and you don't have to reset the stage every time to get a better tau RNG. And remember, Aurora time is basically free damage, so you want to make sure you get Aurora time as much as possible so that you can do more damage. Number 4. Know your enemy. Knowing your enemy, including knowing how much they move, what is their attack pattern looks like. I'm gonna take an example of this weak boss, the Nefarious Ferocian. So Nefarious Ferocian walks maximum 2 tiles, and the attack pattern is: first, try to move and hit you and summon 2 clones at the bottom left and the top right corner. Move 2, try to move and hit you and then summon 2 clones at the top left and the top right corner. Number 3, he will use a back attack without moving and it will summon a clone close to you. It is definitely okay to go into the stage for one time just to understand the enemy patterns, and then you restart again, so you can properly fight the boss without actually keep on checking the boss every turn. Just understanding the patterns makes your life so much easier. Tip number 5. Converter is king. Again, with our strategy of putting a DPS captain of the counter element, Converter is going to help a lot, because since our captain will do the most amount of our damage, bringing Converter will allow us to support our captain, and also more Converter means more Aurora time, which also means more chance for your captain to attack. And this is very strong to get more damage. So this is a very, in my opinion, great tips to get more damage, and you don't need to raise a lot of the levels with a converter. Usually A3 level 1 should be enough, because you only use them for the abilities anyway. And lastly, it's not really a tips, but you can take your time. The game mode is not going anywhere, and over time your unit will get stronger and stronger. So if you cannot get the glistening diamond right now, it's okay. You don't miss out a lot of rewards. The reward actually don't stack. You only get one tier of it. A lot of people think after you go to the next tier, you get another tier of reward, which is false, right? Alchemy Star staff on the Discord confirmed that the reward don't stack. So it's just like a couple blue members. Don't fret so much. Take your time, raise your unit, get more Ascension Tree units. You will definitely get there. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Do you think this video was helpful? Let me know in the comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.